there.
You know, in the old map, I don't know if you remember this, but if you go to the tunnel in red base, that bottom tunnel, but it's not the very bottom, it's the kind of one towards the middle.
Right, where Meek is right now?
That was the only low entrance to red base in the old version.
Yeah.
So it was like a brick wall. You would have 2 reds there, and there would just be absolutely no way. I'm like thinking about it, and I can't even believe that we allowed this as like the map. It was like
it was literally so small of an area. There was no room.
I know, to defend that spot was so ridiculously easy.
So would you say so easy that I could do it?
Exactly. A caveman can do it.
Ark, me play Spark. Well, we're at 28 and a half minutes left. Or through, I should say. Got about 11 and a half minutes left in gameplay. I just got a comment from Tenshil that no, I wouldn't be able to hold it even. So I guess it still requires a little bit of skill to do it.
Not much.
You know, all these haters on me, I'm going to have to start giving them shouts out on Sparkcast and on the broadcasts. Call them out for the a-holes they really are. Well, CADF has a 4-on-3 situation here, but Parrotman is smoked.
Yeah, they just, again, you know, you can't pull out a flag when you're too weak to do it. You need to be able to pull it out and then escort the flagger back. And to do that, you need to be able to grab their flag with a good amount of health left over. And I know I keep saying this, but it just gets kind of boring after a while to watch players, like teams tend to go back and forth. Because what happens is, it's almost like both teams are taking turns trying to cap on each other, but they're too weak to pull out a flag. So it's just kind of like this back and forth momentum going on between both clans.
Yeah, no, I can see what you mean for sure. You know, it's almost pointless. It's like an exercise in futility.
Yeah, but here you have an interesting attack. It looks like Violent back. I guess they could just kind of let them in their base. See, right now, if you look at radar, you can see that green controls the entire low area. So you can bet anything that's where DZ is going to be flagging. Terror really needs to somehow cut them off low, whether that means to get them out in front. And it looks like he's going to do that.
Well, I don't know if Sebek should be going up like that. Well, Terra's definitely pushing up. Shouldn't Sebek ought to be blocking the low run, considering DZ is smoked?
I think Sebek's doing a good job. I don't think that you guys were close enough for them to pose as a threat.
Okay.
Oh my god, looks like CADF may have this. I really thought Violent was going to save this round, but they're about to prove me wrong.
Yeah, this is an upset for them. You know, it goes to show, I mean, you know, they put them under pressure. DZ getting that flag just laid a ton of pressure. And I saw so many mistakes made by, and even made by the V team.
Yeah, they kind of just let CADF right into their base. I don't know, I'm not on their event channel, obviously, and I'm not sure how, if base was called at all, but it should have been called pretty early. Didn't look like Terror or Far went back to the base.
Well, you know what? We've got 8 minutes left in this game. And V could still pull out a tie or a win. You know, you gotta admit, this is definitely some amazing gameplay. And exactly as predicted, this is the game of the week.
Absolutely, completely agree. Then again, the week's not over, but it's going to be tough to beat this match.
I think so. Ooh, Paraman taking a couple of bad hits.
Yeah, Far sacrificed some health to do it though, but
Yeah, he's hit to kill now. Up top, Meek and Fighter are definitely getting on the aggressive side, pushing deep into the green base.
Yeah, they definitely don't want to lose this.
Meek needs to get a kill to survive. No.
Yeah.
Sebek and Parrotman are just ignoring the stages going on. The Fighter is definitely trapped down. And he gives the kill to Puffball.
You could tell that Violent really wants that cap.
Yeah, they're moving forward as much as they can. They definitely don't want to leave it at a tie. Unfortunate. Peace and MBNA are talking Swedish here.
DZ is a little cautious to go all the way in. He wanted Terror to spawn first. He didn't want Terror to go for the outside flag.
Right. Now, mind you, DZ is hit to kill.
Yeah.
Or at least with a bouncy. Maybe two... You know, he's staying alive surprisingly well.
Best thing CaDF has to do right now is just slow the hell out of him. You know?
Absolutely.
They got all the time in the world. They're up, so it doesn't matter what happens with the clock.
Well, they're definitely pressing their advantage here.
Yeah.
And Puffball made a silly move, but took a few hits. Ooh, did you see that missile that Meek just took?
Yeah, I did. That was a great missile.
That was beautiful. CaDF, Sebek and Parrotman smoked and holding down the fort. Only problem is, it's not their fort.
I know. They're gonna die.
Oh, of course.
I think they're just trying to stall him as much as possible, which is the best that they're doing.
Now Meek is just sort of trying to ignore Parrotman.
Meek is taking a roll. Oh no, I guess he's just faking it. He's going back.
Okay,
White
okay.
flag captured by winning team. Flag
This
dropped.
guy sort of lessen his position there. Or fix his position. Now what is he doing again? Faking
By
again?
winning team.
You know, I guess he's trying to pretend like he's going to flag to draw
Trying to coax him out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Meek is actually close to smoked, and Parrotman is not somebody I want to fight against in this type of situation. Because Parrotman can pull out flags. He's a dangerous person to face head on.
White
This type
flag
of spot.
captured by winning team. Flag dropped.
Oh wow, look at that.
I knew he was going to do it too.
And now he's got Sebek coming. He won't make it out of this alive. But he's definitely bought some time.
White flag captured by red team.
Terra's wasting no time. He's just going to do a bum rush right into their base. Terra really wants that flag, but he's just going to get raped.
White flag returned to red base.
Keep trying to help. They just don't have the time to pull out a flag. Game's pretty
No.
over.
They got about a minute 15 left now, or a minute 30 left. Look, Terra's still pushing. Oh, I love that. That's beautiful. And Meek has conceded that they just don't have the time to do it. Not against this team. Against a lesser team, you know, you might be able to pull something off in about 2 minutes, but CADF, they're far too experienced to let them, right?
Yeah, you can't pull out a flag on a good team in 2 minutes. It's very hard to do.
Well, an excellently played game. Very well played game. I can't wait for the post-game broadcast. Very interesting to hear from both teams on this.
Yeah, I'd like to know what happened at the very beginning and what happened towards the end as well.
I think we'll hear Sebek's trademark, "It was shit," when we're talking about the beginning of the game.
Yeah, and I know what they're probably going to say. They're probably going to say that they just didn't have their momentum or something like that.
Well, this will definitely put CADF up in the standings. Well, excellently played game. Well played.